Welcome, welcome, and thank you for tuning in to All Things DMV, right? This is where we get the latest and greatest DMV information. So I can't wait to share with you today on these easy, simple steps and how to get your, what? What's the question? Have you ever wondered how to get your dealer's license? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. So many entrepreneurs, owners looking to get their dealer's license for various reasons. It could be for wholesale, retail. You might want to be a broker. Well, stay tuned. I'm going to show you these very easy steps that the DMV has put into place to make this process, my favorite word, effortlessly, right? And that is what we're looking for in our 2024 as we are movers and shakers and trying to do a lot of things. So without further delay, let's just get right into it. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and bring up the DMV website so you can easily follow along with this. Also, I did a version of this probably about a month or so ago, but I just kind of walked you through it. Now I'm going to actually do a 2.0 on this and show you the actual screen in and of itself on how simple and easy it is to get your DMV, not sorry, well, DMV occupational licensing license as a new applicant. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit play, and then I'll point out a few things to you in the interim as we go through this. All right, so here we go. All things DMV.
Welcome to Occupational Licensing Online for new applicants. You can now apply for, renew, and update your occupational license or licenses online. If you've never held an occupational license before, this step-by-step tutorial will help you apply for one. To begin the application process, visit DMV.ca.gov/OL online and then select Start. Next, select No. I've never.
All right, so again, straight to the DMV's website. There's no more needing to technically go into the DMV, grab an application, fill out an application, walk back into the DMV. And when I do say DMV, please don't misunderstand it for your regular DMV where you're going to get your driver's license, your ID, your registration. This is specifically for occupational licensing, right? So there are a few throughout the state of California and various locations and counties, but now you literally just do it right here online. So starting with the question and answers.
Never had any licenses, permits, or agreements. Then select Start. You'll log into your existing MyDMV account or create a new one. Your MyDMV account is the way that you'll log in and access occupational licensing online. Your MyDMV account must use the same email address as you use with your occupational license. If you already have a MyDMV account associated with the email that you plan to use with your occupational license, simply log in now.
Now, this point is very important because for most who now go online to do their regular DMV work, whether that now be your driver's license, renewal, things like that, registration that you can now do online at the DMV as well. I personally do two separate accounts. One is personal, and then one is my business. So I do not use the same one for my personal and for my business, because when I log into my personal, it literally just brings up it's time for your renewal and things of that. But when I'm trying to do my business, it's hard to get to it under my personal. So if you're going into occupational licensing, you're aspiring to get your dealer's license. If you have an idea what the name of your company is going to be, create one of those free accounts, whether it's Yahoo or Gmail, Outlook, and then set up that email account and set up that password for that business account. be sure to notate it somewhere, because as we get more into this video, it's going to discuss you needing that information later. So screenshot it, save it, write it down, but make sure you have a way of ascertaining that information later on.
If you don't have a MyDMV account, then create one for the email that you plan to use. Next, you'll need to provide information to finish setting up your occupational license account. Select Verify User. Then select whether you have a California driver's license or identification card, and complete the following fields: legal first, middle, and last name along with suffix, and make sure that these match what appear on your driver's license. If you don't use a middle name or suffix, check the corresponding box.
So pause one more time. I am a certified vendor with the DMV occupational licensing. So not only do I teach the how to get your dealer's license, not so much how to get your dealer's license, but the pre-licensing course to start the road of getting your dealer's license. And then at some point, you're going to have to do your continuing education that's required by the DMV. And so then I also teach that as well. The continuation course, education course, sorry about that. And the big thing is when I do ask for this information, you for sure, even with the new license, it has to be exactly as it's on your driver's license, because remember, this is the information that you're putting into the system. So don't abbreviate, don't skip anything. Make sure it's exactly as your driver's license. So you might want to pull it out. If you're not sure, be sure to check the spelling, because then when I go in and say that you completed the course and input the information and something doesn't jive up on their system, then it's going to get kicked back and you're going to be sitting there waiting like, have you uploaded it? They're still not showing anything on their end. And sometimes that's the disconnect or the miss. It's because the name is not exactly as it appears on your driver's license. And when you do take the course, whether it's the pre-licensing or the continuing education course, again, you want to make sure whoever, whether it be myself or another certified vendor, is that the information is exactly the same.
Your date of birth and driver's license number should match what appears on your driver's license. Also, provide your social security number, then select Submit. After you enter your information, you'll be taken to the Occupational Licensing online portal, and there are two ways to navigate it. The upper navigation bar allows you to make selections. You can also use the widgets on your dashboard. Click My Applications to apply for your first occupational licenses. When you have a chance, click through the dashboard widgets to see all of the features available in the new Occupational Licensing online portal. You can always return by visiting or bookmarking DMV.ca.gov/OL online and logging in. Welcome to Occupational Licensing Online.
All right, so now you are officially started your application with the DMV to getting your dealer's license. All right, so if you have any questions, need additional information, I will have my link below. So feel free to ask any additional questions. Feel free to click on any of the links below. Hopefully that helped. Again, the process is a lot less complicated and easy, quicker. So thank you for tuning in. Have a great year, day, month, hour, all of that. Sometimes that we need every second of that. Thank you. All things DMV. Again, click the links below, like, subscribe, comments. Thank you.